Hi, Sagittarius. Ooh, your throat chakra, baby. Hi, Sag. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with your November 2024 monthly reading. I hope all is well. Today is Tuesday, October 29th. It is 8:50 p.m. East Coast time. So what is that? 13? Scorpio energy, Scorpio season. Let's burn some sage before we pray. And then let's get into it. So, did you know that Mercury retrograde? Did you know that Mercury retrograde is in your sign this season? In Sagittarius season, Mercury is going retrograde in Sagittarius. Did you know that? The dates of the retrograde are in the description box. But I do know it ends on December 15th. I don't know what day it begins. It begins sometime in November, though. Hold on, I gotta get my lighter. Actually, what is this? So if you're asking what this is, because I was burning sage, yes, I like the sage from the Botanicas and the metaphysical stores, but I also like to buy fresh green sage and I dry it out. And this is fresh green sage dried out, which makes white sage, in case you didn't know. But let's pray. And this is just a leaf of it. Anywho, God's divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Sagittarius placements or whoever's tapping in on their November 2024 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy. Allow us all to be divinely guided, divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight and divine direction. Gratitude, Ashe. You know, have no fear, okay? Have no fear. And I'm saying that due to the whole retrograde energy mentioned. I don't know, some of y'all be antsy about it, but there's really no need to be antsy about it. Anytime a planet is in retrograde, it's really just a reflection to go within. Slow down, go within, because we exert ourselves so much. So let me use this deck that a Sagittarius got me to see what your energetic theme is, like we did in October. But also heavy energy on delayed but not denied. Okay, Sagittarius, November 2024. Happy early birthday if you're a November Sag. You came out, but in reverse. What is this? The Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, interesting. You also have Justice upright, but the Emperor's in reverse. So is it, whose song is Feeling Myself? Is that Beyonce? I think that is Beyonce. But with you coming out in reverse, you're this is letting me know you're in your shadow energy, which your shadow, your opposite is Gemini. So you're very, very analytical. You're looking at something from all perspectives, but you're too zoomed in into a situation to be able to fully view each side in full clarity. It's like because you're so zoomed in, it's blurry for you. But with Temperance being in reverse, you're not feeling yourself as you would want to. It's very interesting because we're in Scorpio season. So Scorpio was the first sign that I recorded for November. And that's what I do. I honor the signs, the seasons that we're in, and they're always first. So with that, I had an expectation of Scorpios to be not what the fuck it was, okay? It was more so like, I don't remember verbatim, but I do recall, they have some heart attachments going on and they need to make mind over heart decisions. But for you, this is with justice being upright, representing air energy, and with emperor being in reverse. So, few things. You could be a feminine energy specifically. There's a masculine energy that's it's like they're throwing you off your game, throwing you off your element. You could feel judged by them because justice is judgment energy, Mayat energy. You could feel disrespected because with the 42 laws of Mayat, that's an honor code. So you could feel like the code has been disrespected. Or it could be vice versa. It could be a masculine to a feminine, but either way, it's opposite sex energy, especially with tempers being in reverse and that Gemini left brain, right brain energy being activated. There's two sides of a situation, and it's interesting because you know how they say, ooh, so two truths and a lie is a game, but you know how they say there's your story, their story, and then the truth. So it's more so like three sides to a situation, like 369, type of energy, or for some of you, you believe in the Holy Trinity. That was lucky apart. But anywho, it's like with justice being upright, both of you feel like you are right in your opinion, in your judgment, in your perspective, in your truth, whatever it is. And I'm not here to death, but the Eight of Cups fell out in reverse. So we have to go back to the Seven of Cups. There's an illusion here. Something's blurry. You're not seeing something clearly, but there's a change coming. Anywho, not to say that, either party is wrong because I'm not here to choose sides. I'm just here to read the situation. But with the situation, it's kind of like, it's like politics versus religion. And I bring that up because those are the best examples to provide where passions are expressed strongly. Okay. Whether they have the facts or not, either way, passions are expressed strongly in those two subjects. So whatever this is, not saying that it's about politics and religion. It could be, it could just be about your belief system or your viewpoint on something. It's like, do you not want me to use that example? No, you do not. Okay, so I'll leave that alone. Damn. But anywho, I feel like someone's like hell bent on proving their point though. And I don't know why this is coming up as a theme for you in the month of November, but this could be something that's playing out. It's kind of like, having a debate, right? Having a debate, not doing all your research, then doing all your research, then coming back for another debate. And then the other person, they go and do their fucking research. And it's like, it just keeps going. So this is probably why it's a theme, because something is going to keep it going. And your shadow, the Gemini part of you, is like you're not about to let someone play on your intellect, play on your knowing for what you do know, whether you have facts or not. Like you're very 10 toes down on whatever the fuck this is, okay? And you could be so passionate about it, like with death being here, like you would go to war over this, like over this. It's real shit. It's very important to you. But yeah, this is a thing. Okay. I'm curious to know what the advice is before we move on. It's a lot of Libra energy here too. And in Vedic, we are in Libra season. Tropical, we're in Scorpio, but feels like very like Law and Order-ish. Yeah, adjustment. I just keep seeing Libra energy. And you, Temperance, Sagittarius, adjustment. You see Libra in the corner, bottom. But air energy does, represent communication. Who am I reading for? Sagittarius. Okay. Oh. What's the advice to this so we can move on, please? Well, I'll be damned. So I hear take a back seat. So basically let it go. It's like walk away. Yeah, just walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away. And that could be why the Eight of Cups is in reverse, because you refuse to walk away and you should just walk away. Hi, Kaina. Did I say that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But welcome. But yeah, you need to walk away, which is why exploration is in reverse. Like, you don't need to explore this any further. You don't need to investigate any further. You don't need to prove your point any further. If it's meant for them to see your point, then the universe will align for them to see your point. But until then, like, it's getting too much energy. That's why it's here, because it's too much sauce. Okay. But yeah, with defeat and despair, you can walk. I'm getting like walk away with your dignity, walk away with your pride. Like, don't continue to fight a brick wall, because how can you get through a brick wall, unless you're putting an infinite force to tear that bitch down, and you're being asked to not. It's not that serious, okay? Yeah, comfort, just settle down. Okay, that fire is firing, baby. And it's like, you're the last sign before we shift into Capricorn, before we shift into winter. So you're the last season. You're the last fire sign, but the last season of autumn as well. So with that being said, it's like you're gonna initiate winter in like a fiery rage. I don't know. But winter doesn't start till December, so timelines differ. Let's move on. Let's look at the energy surrounding you. I still want to use this deck. Energy surround. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. I do not like shit out of order. Are they all facing the same direction? Okay. I think we're good. All right, let's move on. Page of Wands is on the bottom, Magician. I like it a lot. Okay. So you have two energies surrounding you in November. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands upright, travel. Who sings Birthday Sex? Is that Jeremiah? Is that how you say his name? The Tower in reverse. You're Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde is in Sagittarius. I really haven't talked about Mercury retrograde because that'll be a whole different reading. But this is heavily emphasized in your reading because you're very worried about retrograde and the connection of the disruption of travel. Can you hear the bird outside? That's the geese specifically. Anywho, don't worry about that, okay? If you're worried about it, you're going to manifest that. Let me just tell you that. So if you don't want to manifest that, don't worry about it. Not to say you won't have delays, meaning, not to say you won't be stuck in motherfucking traffic. You may have a detour, have to take a different highway, may have to take a different back road, okay? If you use Waze like me when traveling, okay, they will reroute you if you can be rerouted, okay? If there's no way to reroute, then maybe you just need to sit. You never know what you're being protected from, okay? But with Tower being in reverse and with Two of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like Spirit wants to clarify for you the planning that you're doing, the trips you want to take, whatever forward action that you want to move towards. It is a yes. But don't force, okay? At the same time, don't force. Also, it's interesting because I feel like the energy around you is quite calm, but it's kind of like you want to, it's like, the best way I can describe it, it's like, being in a room just full of kids, okay, little ass kids, okay, like 4, 5, 6, You could be seeing 4, 5, 6, but kids around the ages of 4, 5, 6. Okay, everybody's quiet. Nothing's popping off. It's chill. It's calm. It's serene, right? And then it's like um, it's like little rascals, but it's like one just wants to be a rascal, and then it's like they do something to stir everyone else up, and it's like you're that. It's like duck, duck, goose. Okay, the geese was outside doing his thing, but it's like you're the goose it's like you're starting some shit. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. You're starting some shit, Sagittarius. And it's like, if that is you, why are you so attracted to drama? The heat just came on. Why are you so attracted to drama? Anything else? Yeah, we're good here. Okay. I hear Crazy by Beyonce. Why do I don't even have these songs on my playlist. Uh-oh. Are y'all gonna be Beyonce for Halloween or something? I don't know. Beyonce's been coming up. Who else? Toni Braxton too. I don't know. She keeps coming up too. It's very interesting. I don't have any Toni Braxton song on my playlist. I don't think. Sagittarius, November 2024. Chaos and conflict. Change in the wind. Ching. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. It's giving like homemaker vibes. Oh, where's I had to tell you something. November 29th, that day. Okay, now let me get back to the cards. November 29th. When is Thanksgiving? That's today is October 29th, but no, that's on Black Friday. But yeah, November 29th. Sagittarius, no, thank you. A leg up. Help is on the way. Higher power. Ooh, I love it. Poise. Damn, I love it. You could be this. You have 444 here, so you could be seeing 444. But assistance is coming with poise. You're achieving something. It's kind of like I feel like you're having a testimony moment, and it's kind of like the only person that could get this praise outside of you achieving the goal would be spirit. Some of you really, really want a child. That's just side note. You've been trying, but you haven't been succeeding, but you're about to succeed. I hear Aaliyah, try again. But no, you're definitely about to succeed. But something is, I'm trying to say, I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying blessing and say blissing, just due to the etymology of the word. But this is a divine blessing. And with between worlds being in reverse, it just feels like something that you prayed for it's happening. It doesn't have to be a child. This could be, the birth of a creation, like something that you're creating, manifesting, something that you've been building, something you've been working on, something that it's like, you may have seen spurts of growth, but you haven't seen the ultimate growth. But you've had the vision of it, because as you see in this higher power, her third eye is lit with the key. So you've had the vision, but now you're about to be able to physically see it with your two eyes and not just your third eye. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. No place like home. And so with this house being up in the air again, it's now surface level. It's no longer, it was all a dream, like Biggie said, like heavy energy on. At one point it was all a dream, But like Biggie, his name, like now it's like, you know, you can first of all, Biggie is Wendy's. I'm not talking about Biggie Smalls anymore, but just the Biggie combo is Wendy's, right? And then Super Size Me, that used to be McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's. I can't say the last time I ate Wendy's, but was Super Size Me McDonald's? The reason why I stopped that because I was about to combine them together, but those are two separate and totally different corporations and businesses. But Sagittarius did the most with that and lost the fucking message. Don't do that with conversations. But you're going to be supersized, okay? And it'll be a Biggie moment for you. I'll just say it that way. But I also hear turn your click up. So somebody wants the scoop, someone wants the tea, but happy is in reverse. New life is in reverse. A lot of people have just been getting advised to just keep your wins to yourself. I don't know why, but actually I do know why, because the holiday season is coming. You know, it's interesting. Holiday season usually turns up the energy of jealousy and envy. So it makes sense if you just pay attention to how people act, if you're a human observer. So yes, someone's always looking for the next lick, you know? So don't make yourself a target. Your target practice. Some of you need to go to target practice. Anyways, what's this about? Can I know? Wheel of Fortune, happiness. It's good, whatever it is. Happiness is still on the bottom. I'm going to leave it at, it's a dream coming true. You got a lot of cross-watching energy, too. It's a lot of people in your business in November. I hear Chief Keef, I don't like. This chair is so comfortable. Thank you, God, for this chair. Truly, it's the little things for me. My back appreciates it. Anywho, Sagittarius, let go, dance portal, sexuality. Sagittarius, November 2024. Incarita, solitude. She's been coming out. A lot of answers come through meditation. You have walking meditation, just go, seduction. So it's interesting. I feel like in the month of November, some of you, it's like you may want to take a hike. You may want to explore nature. You don't mind doing it by yourself, but you don't want to do it by yourself. And you're looking for a partner to explore with you. And you shouldn't do that. Because whatever this is, before we finish pulling, but we're just going to stop with what we got so far. So let me show you. Hold on. You see, okay, so you have seduction in reverse, right? It's like, you know, your intent is to go explore, see what downloads you get, you know, see what animals, insects come to you, speak to you, you know. It's like you're seeking messages, you're going out, you're exploring. You want to because there's communication out there for you, right? But it's like if you were to get, I'm trying to make sure I'm pointing to the right card. If you were to get someone else involved, it's like they would be a distraction. With seduction in reverse, like it's like if they were called to do so, then they would be called to do so alone as well. You and I feel like that's coming up because you may have already discussed, you know, doing something with someone else. But I feel like this needs to be in solitude, okay? Heavy energy in solitude. It's like, you know, certain energies and spirits. And if you don't go that deep, then God bless, just tap out real quick. But certain energies and spirits will only interact with you. They only fuck with you. Just because they fuck with you does not mean they fuck with them. So with this, just go. It's safe to go by yourself, okay? You may want to do it in the day versus the night, just to be more wise in your movement. Not to say, we scared, because we ain't never scared, but, move with wisdom and discernment, But yeah, someone would be a distraction and you wouldn't be as fulfilled. You just wouldn't be. And I feel like, you're someone else's distraction. So with this card representing seduction, it's like, they think, oh, we in the woods by ourselves. Some people get down like that. Not to say that I don't, but that's not the purpose of this, okay? Yeah. Sagittarius. Oh, wrong deck. Back to this one. Yeah. Sagittarius, November 2024. Do people still sip lean? I don't know. I'm sipping coffee, okay? But MIA Resurrection, Unconditional Love. Do people sip lean still? Is that still a thing? Is that cough syrup? No. Some people use cough medicine to get high and shit, right? Just watch people around you that are sick and shit, okay? I don't know. It's just some funny shit going on there. Moving on, Sagittarius. Yeah, enchantment celebration. Like, why is Diamond Tap coming up? Is that what it's called? Diamond Tap? People get high off Diamond Tap. Let me see. I'm going to research it just like that. Do people get high off of Diamond Tap? DIM. But do y'all know that? What's that? Not to, I am in, I'm not in it. Shit. I'll keep it to myself. Hold on. Anyhow. Oh, it's called medicine abuse. So lean is lean codeine. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like Future taught us this. One of the motherfucking rappers taught us this. But hold on. A drug called dextromethorphan. God bless. DXM. A drug called DXM replaced codeine and cough medicines. Hold on. I'm looking for Diamond Tap. But it just keeps saying cough medicine abuse. So just watch the kids too around Diamond Tap. Okay, let's just move on. I don't know what the fuck. How did I get on Clubhouse? No. All right. Sagittarius, hey y'all. Wild shit. Okay. So back to what we were saying. Don't take nobody with you on this journey. Okay, go solo. Did that come up in Risings with Ray? Shawty, young buck. I don't know. It came up recently with somebody, but Shawty want to ride with me. No, you don't want to take no rides. Okay, no. But Numo, no more change. Oshun, justice. You started with justice. Interesting. We're just going to see what else comes out before I speak. The equalizer, highest self. I need to rewatch the equalizer. Nurture. I feel like there's one more. There's two more. Okay. Abracadabra connect. If you're a tea drinker, you need to switch up the herbs. The herbs should change as the seasons change for the tea drinkers specifically. If you're working with specific herbs, everything should change as the seasons change. I don't know. I feel the need to iterate that. Okay, so, okay. We have change, justice, Oshun, equalizer, higher self. We have nurture. We have Sesamote, offering. We have joy and light in reverse. So a change needs to be made, which basically means a sacrifice needs to be made. You have a lot of, you have some powerful energy walking with you, whether you know this or not. Some of you know intuitively, some of you just know. Others of you, you've gone through some type of initiation. Some of you are thinking about initiating into something. And this is my opinion, okay? When it comes to initiations, okay? Now, I'm going to preface my opinion by saying I am the type of individual, I don't like middleman anything, okay? Take me straight to source, directly to the source. If I can't deal with the HNIC, I don't want to deal. I don't do middleman shit. That shit is messy as fuck. On any type of level, you hear the sirens, I don't do that. So, with my opinion and my issue, for those of you that don't know, I grew up Pentecostal, okay? So, that being said, I don't believe that you need to go through anything to get to source, Holy Spirit, God, okay? I don't believe you need to go through Jesus. I don't believe that to connect to a specific deity or source, if that energy chooses to work with you, then that's their choice. Like, you shouldn't have to pay anybody for shit. Like, it shouldn't be that way. And that's just my opinion. But, to each its own. People follow a certain tradition. I honor that. I respect that. But my opinion is just think about what you have to do in order to get there. And why can't you just go directly to the source? Like, why can't you just deal with the maker, Whatchamacallit? That's a lyric. Hold on. No side deals with Satan. I'm dealing straight with the maker. Is that I think it's Beanie Siegel. Feel it in the air. Some going on. That's a Taurus reading. But yeah. That's all I have to say on that. Anywho, back to the cards. So with nurture and offering, I do feel like you're overgiving in some area. And I feel like you're overgiving. Usually when we overgive, we're overcompensating for something. We're trying to fill a void. I said this to another sign recently. But some of you have very healthy practices. Don't get me wrong. But you're not pure silent meditating enough, okay? Like Buddha energy enough, okay? There's a need to really like block it all out and just sit. And I feel like, this would do you well outside in nature with your shadow being Gemini air energy, like outside in nature in the middle of fucking nowhere. It could be at a park, like listen to the children play. Like don't listen to a guided meditation. That's frequency. That's still frequency in your psyche. Like when it comes to natural channeling and natural releasing, just sit in nature. Close your eyes and focus on breath. Focus on nature, focus on the sounds, focus on the birds, focus on the laughter. But I feel like if you were to do what I'm advising you to do, number one, joy and light in reverse, you would feel lighter. You would feel like, damn, you got some shit accomplished. You got something done. But I feel like this would also enhance your gifts, spiritually speaking. Shit, physically for some of you as well. Okay. But solitude would do you well. And if you are guided to travel, even if you're traveling with a group of people, it's okay to separate from them for an hour or two. Have somebody tracking your location at all times and just explore. Like, spirit needs to speak and you need to hear without the distractions. You have a lot of distractions. Yeah, vision. There needs to be a connection. You, your light self, your shadow self, and spirit. Okay. Brent. Hi, Brent. Brent, are you home? Do you see you winning a case? I'm going to make that a rhetorical question. What do you think? What is your intuition telling you? Okay. This is the first time I've heard sirens all day. Let me see why. Your fire energy, you know, isn't Retrograde Sagittarius? So if you believe that, why are you doubting it by asking me? You're questioning your own judgment. The best way to build your intuition is to trust what you believe and see what happens. Why the sirens for Sagittarius? Judgment. I'm not a good teacher if I just give you the answers. And respectfully, brain, you're not paying me. But this is a collective reading. But no, deadass, trust yourself. Sagittarius, why the sirens? The moon, the fool in reverse, and knowledge in reverse. Emergency Room by Rihanna. You know what this is giving me? It's giving me it's like a ritual gone wrong. Okay. Very interesting. So because you're fire, you have a natural gift in fire alchemy. You know, earth signs have a natural gift with earth alchemy, especially depending on the dominance in your chart. Air signs have a natural gift with air alchemy. And we could break that down further, but we're not here for that. But you have a natural gift in fire alchemy. So for you, I will expand on it. But for you, you know, you could light a candle, speak to the flame, you know, type shit. And that's you alchemizing. The intent, the fire, you can combine. Actually, no, let me break it all the way down. So all four elements: fire, air, water, earth. Okay. The tea light itself, physical, earth. Okay. Air, communication, intent, the thought. Okay. Water would be your emotion. So with the emotion, do you trust what you're about to light a flame to come to fruition? Whether this is, you know, cleanse out negative energy, whether this is to fucking connect with your ancestors, whatever the case may be, just as an example. But that will be the emotion behind it, okay? Because something is driving you to do whatever it is you're attempting to alchemize. There's an emotional drive behind it, okay? Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's happiness, okay? It just depends on where you're coming from. And we alchemize from both places. So, and then the fire element would be you lighting the flame. And then it's like, it could be so simple, you know? even with the tea light. But with that being said, this is giving me a ritual gone wrong. And I say that because you have perfection fire magic with defeat. Okay, you have the moon here. Okay, it feels like a nighttime ritual. And with the full and knowledge, the reason why it goes bad is because you don't have all of the knowledge. Okay, it's like if you ever seen shit, most of us have seen Hocus Pocus, right? And with Hocus Pocus, they had the book. I can't think of the name of the book, but the book with the eye. Or in Charm, they had the why the fuck can I not think of the names of the books? But in Charm, they had the book with all of their potions and rituals and spells and shit. And so if you didn't know, it's like the perfect recipe for fucking like banana pudding or some shit. If you didn't know every ingredient and you didn't have that guide to provide you every ingredient, which when it comes to alchemy, I feel like a lot of it should be intuitively guided versus someone teaching you, but that's a whole nother conversation. We're not here for that either. But it's like there's a piece that is very, very important to whatever you're doing, and you don't have that knowledge quite yet. But I feel like it's like you're rushing something to fruition. I almost said rushing something to justice, or rushing something to balance. So you're becoming impatient with something. So usually when we start to become impatient, we start to be irrational versus rational, and then we tend to fuck up, versus if we were to just be patient, all would have been well without us doing the fucking most. Okay, so I feel like there's a situation that's applying pressure, and it's like, honey, you just have to sign up for a fucking community ritual. You just gotta light a fucking candle. You just gotta do something, right? Just gotta, I don't know. But it's like that desperate fucking energy, which is very dangerous, okay, at all times, especially with alchemy, because 9 times out of 10, when you're doing alchemy out of desperation, you just manifest a fucking big ass fucking backfire, okay, and a lesson behind that shit. So to avoid that, wherever you're feeling defeated and you feel like you gotta fucking put somebody in the fucking freezer, I know what y'all be doing, okay, but y'all be doing a lot of shit, okay, and it's like, that's really, you're doing the fucking, it's none of your concern. It's none of your concern if you, with your energetic frequency. And if somebody is fucking with you like that, and you don't feel as though you have the natural alchemy to handle that shit, okay, without, going outside of yourself to fucking light a candle, do a fucking chant in the fucking park, whatever the fucking case may be, because y'all be doing all kind of wild shit. Then you really don't know yourself, okay? And you don't know your power, and you need to really just tap into you and eliminate the distractions, okay? That was a lot. That was a lot. But don't get caught up in the narrative, really, because people, and I said this before, but people really have no idea what the fuck they be conjuring up, okay? And then be wondering what, then, and it makes me wonder why so many people go from the spiritual world back to Christianity, because bitch, you fucked up. That's why you fucked up, and someone on the other side scared the living shit out of you. Okay, so you decided to convert back to Jesus. Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, but that's what the fuck be going on. Okay, so you don't have to do all that. Okay. I'm slowly positioning myself Indian style. If y'all ask me why Kim, I am halfway Indian style position. By the time this live is over, I'll probably be completely in Indian style sitting in this chair. But anywho, anything Sagittarius from this deck for everyone? Now let's move on. All right. It's been some interesting conversations with you, Sag. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, baby. Okay. You're almost there. coming to life. You're almost there. Today's the 29th. Okay, you're almost there. But no, dead ass 11/29. Circle that date. That's what I said, right? Yeah, because I said it's a month from today. 11/29 that day. It could be December 29th too. I don't know. 30 days for some, 60 days for others. Yeah, rock bottom in reverse. Just here, keep holding out. Spirit of place. You really do need to connect though. Like it's a need and not an ask. Yeah, field of dreams. It's interesting because I feel like some of you, I don't know, I'm getting this energy of like being pushed out of your home. I don't know if you have like issues with the landlord, or I don't know if you just have a certain distraction in your environment. It's like spirit doesn't want to connect with you in your home. They want to do it outside. Going back to like earlier near the beginning where I said like just because spirit wants to talk to you and interact with you doesn't mean they want to talk and interact with someone else or whoever you want to invite along. Isn't Ride Along a movie with Ice Cube? But no, if y'all are putting people in the freezer, you need to stop because your ass about to be frozen. Okay, but yeah. Commitment. And the reason why we're bringing that back up is because you really have no faith in your spirit team. And, so it's like, number one, you don't truly know yourself. Number two, you sleep on the power of who walks with you. But then have the nerve to ask them for a blessing or for a dream come true. Make that make sense, okay? So yeah, the home fell. You could be being pushed out of the home. I don't know. I'm about to go full Indian. Hold on. Maybe, I don't know. You need to connect. Actually, this is uncomfortable. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, commitment in reverse, moonlight in reverse. Someone could be getting evicted as well. I just want to put that out there. Here, fucking up the bag, mishandling the money though. But yeah, with commitment in reverse, moonlight in reverse, what's done in the dark is definitely coming to the light, especially with coming to life being here in addition. But also with push out of, I don't know, we keep going back to being pushed out of the home. Somebody could be getting kicked out, evicted, 30-day notice. Or you could find out, you could be planning to renew and then realizing, honey, you need to move. Okay, it could be a multitude of things. Field of dreams, though, going back to that Biggie energy, it was all a dream. I don't know, content housing is coming up too. But with this field of dreams, right? It's giving best man energy with this, because as I look into this card and you see how they're all on these eggs, okay, thinking, wishing, fairy energy, okay, dreaming, sprinkling out in nature, connecting, okay, like, just putting out good intent, okay, joyful intent. It's like, they're having these conversations together and it's like everyone is elevating, but as they're elevating, they're separating. And it's like what was once familiar is now unfamiliar. So now you have to, I'm getting like, get to know your new environment, but separate. If this is a roommate situation, somebody getting kicked out, okay, that too. Or someone's planning. If you're wondering, they're definitely planning, honey. Someone needed to hear that so you could, start to make your next move. If this does apply to you, you're definitely moving in December, probably near Capricorn season. But get your ducks in a row. There's a lot of disruptions though. I don't know. Something's off. Something's off about the home. I want to see if I can clarify. Accountability, tolerance. You could be living with someone that is, they do like we talked about the diamond tap issue, but substance abuse is a real thing. Like, it's one thing to deal with somebody that smoke weed versus someone that drinks. Like, it's two different energies. Now, it's not two different energies when you got a lazy ass motherfucker that smokes. Okay, that's some bitch. Get your life together. Okay, and it's, yeah, but you know, I'm just saying, it's two different. It's two different vibrations. Clarify the energy in the home and why Sag is being pushed out. And for a heavy energy on living with other people, like, there's a spirit that just doesn't like yours. Okay, it's kind of like your light. You know how they say your light irritates someone's demons? It's that type of energy. Even with the whole like Indian style positions, like someone's really trying to connect and get on your level, but no, it's no. Feels like imitation. What am I clarifying? The home? Yeah, you see how it's setting the like the rope on fire, the string on fire. It's supposed to be lighting the blunt, right? But no. It's lighting the connection. Like, light it up. Remember that movie? Light It Up with Usher. That was on BET. I keep getting distracted. No. Energy, stats, home. Clarify, please. Thank you. So, Wizard balance, but Oshun justice. I don't like this. Because Oshun justice landed on top of spirit of place. So it's kind of like, it's like the spirits of that land is pushing out people that don't belong. Like, this is interesting. And you know how, yeah, this is very Age of Aquarius. Like, but you know how, like, back in the day, like, they burned down neighborhoods and villages and shit, and how, like, under every lake there's a community, a melanated or indigenous community. It's like those spirits. I don't know if this is because we got the Day of the Dead approaching, Halloween is approaching, but they are, it's just like, you gotta go. It's like they're serving 30-day notices. How they would do that, I don't know, but they get very creative. So I don't know. And you know, they can literally be scaring you out of a situation, like scaring you out of a home. Like, no, I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah, the witch doctor wisdom. You'll see though if this is meant for you. Yeah, something's not right. Let's move on. But I do feel like this is a time for you to live by yourself if you haven't. And it's like, you could also be the type, like, let's just say you live by yourself right now, but every time you get in a relationship, you end up moving in with your partner. Don't do that. Stay living by yourself for now, okay? It's that energy of, some of you have a bad habit of giving people wife and husband energy before they've even proven wife and husband energy. So it's like, switch the game up, you know? Yeah. Stop making it so easy for people. It'll help you avoid heartbreak. And ask the hard questions in the beginning, okay? Because y'all be wanting to know, bitch, are you jabbed? Do you have a belief system? What is it? Okay, just get it all out in the open, okay, in the beginning. Okay, because y'all be wanting to know, okay, where do you think? Where do you stand? How do you move? Okay. And then it'll just make the process of elimination so much easier for you, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right. Sag, Sky Dancers, surrender. I thought I dropped the sage. Surrender, ego sublimation in reverse. You could be saying 999. Why is it's 64 cards in this deck, but the same ones keep showing them up. The same cards keep showing up. So Sky Dancers, surrender, ego sublimation in reverse, I love. Beginner's mind in reverse, I love. In this spread, I love. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic, upright. I do feel like November, you are like, you need to know who you are. I don't know. I feel like it's very imperative for whatever is up next for you, whatever is the next part of your journey, the next chapter, the next experience. I feel like it's really, really big. But there's a certain confidence that you need to have that's unwavering, a confidence where you know where to speak, be quiet. Not to say you need to be like obedient in that manner. It's just like, you know, where to draw the line in every situation. I don't know. It's very, very important for the next chapter. Which I do feel like for majority of you, this next chapter takes place in winter. And what I also find very interesting and what I'm getting intuitively is that, you know, winter is a season where things are just, you know, barren for a moment, but it snows in winter. And that's one of the reasons why I love enter. You're entering something, the fucking sirens again. But one of the reasons why I love winter, because the white represents newness. It's new beginnings. Like, it's fresh. You can go anywhere from here. After winter, it's motherfucking spring, bitch. It's like winter, you use that time to dream, Christmas, the stars, you know, get in touch with the inner child. Where the fuck do you want to go next? And you start to, you know, plant those seeds, manifestations, okay, through, you know, vision boards, whatever the fuck, okay. And then spring, you know, you start to, you know, make it pop, make it count. So interesting. After saying that, I looked down to Magician's Sword, and this is 37, but March 7th, that 37 is very, very loud. But anywho, this confidence that you need that's unwavering, you need to know where to draw the line in the fucking sand in conversations with people. You need to know who to cut off, when to cut off, not to forgive, who to create a barrier with. Like, all of that is very, very important, okay? Okay. And surrender to all that's about to change, because I feel like what you may know what needs to go, but you have no idea of the totality of it. Okay. So that's what you need to prepare yourself for. Yeah. The rude girl that is own self, and expect people to act funny when spirit starts moving. Okay. 9. Something's coming. Anything else from this overwhelming plenty? Look into Luna Moss. They're so beautiful in person, but yeah, look into Luna Moss for November. And I hear when you look up the significance and meaning of something, don't just stick to one site. Explore multiple resources, which is why you have access to multiple resources. So for a lot of you, there's something in November you need to not take for face value. You need to research, you need to question it. This is different from what we talked about earlier. Like, there's something, I don't know, something's off. So you have repairing the detox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Yes, someone is very toxic around you. Ancestral wisdom, lay of the land in reverse, being pushed out by the spirits. Literally. Yeah, they are, honey, cleaning fucking house. A tidy house, clarity, and organization. Like, it's like a clean sweep. Okay. I hope it's not a clean sweep happening, if you know what a clean sweep is, but it's like a clean sweep. Okay. Energetically or literally, or fucking both. Okay. But yeah, intentions. Eye of the needle. 17 Aquarius energy, but it's the star, eye on the prize. But there's something around you, like it's like your ancestors want your full attention. Your spirit team needs your undivided fucking attention. Like, they need eye contact with you, but something is just, it's a fucking distraction. And whatever it is, it's very, very toxic. It could be, you could be struggling with substance abuse, but you have very like unhealthy, unhinged, 0 to 100 type energies around you. It's like, don't be guilty by association. That's a real fucking thing. I didn't even realize we were in the 9 p.m. hour. Anything else for Sag? You see this peeking out? Meditation and stillness, inspiration. Get outside. It's on here. All right. There, we went there. We went here. Anything for Sag for November? Gratitude. The Ascent. It's been popping out. You know how like with other countries outside of the USA, how like the kings and queens have heirs and shit. Okay. And then, or no, well, we have the election coming up. So let's just refer to the election like terms. Okay. Every 4 years, presidents have like a 4-year term, right? Because we have the election in November, but the inauguration is usually in January. And every leap year is an election year, and we have a leap year every 4 years, so AKA a term, okay? So with that term energy, I feel like when it comes to positions and power on this earthly realm, like I am in no way referencing the government, the fucking Senate, none of that shit. Okay. When it comes to, you and I, okay, type of energy, I just feel like there's positions of powers that are changing. Okay. And I feel like, terms are up, contracts are expired type of energy. And I feel like it kind of feels like an underdog rise type of energy, but it's like you will be surprised type of energy, which is, that surprising is more so underdog type, but it's very different to see who's rising, like who's being called to lead next. My right hand is itching, and right is physical masculine action. So who's being called to take the lead, to ascend, to rise? It's about to be very interesting. Yeah. And I do believe, we should write our own history books, but I just feel like the history books, and people are starting to live longer too, but the history books, like 40 years from now, like shit's about to be different, but fucking lit. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, reflection. We'll see. Sagittarius. But and you're 9th house, 9 energy. So yeah. That just clicked an hour and 3 minutes later. Anything for Sag outside of the Ascent? It's like the way Spirit crafted the generations to be, oh, fuck no, to be released. That's so fucking nut. Houseway. I'll deal with that. We're about to close. Diversity. Yeah, there's change coming, baby. Okay, change. Excuse me. But you also, it's interesting. It's out of order, but you have it here. 765, 567. So we mentioned 456. So now we have 7, and we're in 8 years. So 20. What was let me see what your October 2023 reading was. Okay. So your October 2023 title was "The Whole Truth is Still Unfolding." Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Hold on, we gotta go back to 2022 too. Hold on. So 2023, the whole truth is still unfolding. 2022. Did I not do? Oh, a paper trail. And, paper trail is TI energy. So Libra, justice. What? Why is that coming up? The bird's nest, where there's the 3. I hear Baby Mama by Boosie. You're stressing me. Okay. But bird's nest. Hold on. Someone's definitely coming for someone's pockets, but let me touch on this first. So the ascent, diversity, and crescent moon in reverse, going back to that change of position type of energy. I do feel like it's interesting because I feel like your calling is different from your vision. That's what I think. It's connected, but it's different. It's like your vision is a branch. Yeah. But your calling, it's like you think the vision is your calling, but it's just a part of the branch of the stump. But you're gonna see, but you have to be out in nature to see and to connect and to have this like epiphany, because this feels like an epiphany. But you put it out there to know, so you're about to know. And I feel like it's for those of you that really have been trying to align with your purpose, your calling. Yeah, commitment is on the bottom. So that's that. Now, going back to the whole Justice Libra energy and the bird's nest, because it's interesting, it takes 2, right? But there's one main bird, okay, which is usually the mama bird, but in 2024, honey, the daddy's been stepping up. But where's the other one? All right. And with this, it's a lot of babies. Someone it's like fucking postpartum or some shit. Yeah, loving elementals, kids, children. People want DNA tests. People are in denial. What the fuck? Like, it's like a masculine energy saying, like, bitch, I ain't fuck you. I don't know. That's that denial energy. I can tell YouTube is growing just by what we're tapping into. This is different from the usual. But hey, y'all, welcome. It's very different. Anywho, we're expanding. Growth is good. Yeah, Archangel Michael, number 9. So we have a 3 and 9 here, but we're missing the 6. We'll see if it comes out. But anywho, look at these kids. The karmic trench. Yes, somebody doesn't want the responsibility. But it's like, I really just be asking, like, if you don't want something, then why do you be having sex with these people? I ask that question a lot, okay, to adults, and the responses I get be fucking wild, okay? But it's like, you do know, ladies, I hope you know this, okay? But I hope you know, because y'all be like, oh, as long as he pull out. I hope you know you can't get pregnant off a pre-cum. You know that, right? You know that, right? If you don't know, just do your research. But it's okay if you don't know. But you should know. But it's like, just don't have sex if you don't want to deal with the responsibilities. And then be like, grown ass people don't want to deal with responsibility. And it's like, but bitch, Did you? Sorry, and true, it's not that bad, okay? It's not that bad being alone, okay? It really isn't. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot and you'll get to know yourself, because what you think you know, you don't know, okay? Yeah, Uriel and the Sphinx, okay? Just it's a lot of angels here. We have Uriel, we have Michael. What are we talking about? That Libra energy. So we still have no 6. So there's no balance here. There's no order. There's a lot of disorder here. There's a lot of disrespect here too. Yeah. Someone wants peace. Someone wants chaos. Summer, winter, two totally different energies. Someone wants peace. Someone wants chaos. Someone's very cold. It's like someone's trying to be, and that'd be another thing. Like women, baby, the men be trying, and it's like you just be in your feelings, in your ego. You just don't even be wanting the effort, and then, but yeah, you have the nerve to disrespect and drag. Like we're not here for that, but yeah, like no, seriously, we are here for that, because it's like, baby, he's trying to fucking compromise with your ass. He just don't want you, okay? But it's like you want what you want, and then it's like you want to have the cake and eat it too. And it's like, no. But then what's happening is, these men, Archangel Michael, see how he has the kids? They done had enough, okay? It's like they won't deal with you at all. They'll just request full custody. I don't know. And it's interesting because as I'm giving this message, like the way that's being expressed feels very nonchalant. But the kids still gonna need therapy. Okay, that's, yeah. Split the deck, loving out. These kids still gonna need therapy, okay? Because there's gonna be neglect. So, anywho, find the balance. Pray for the balance. Where to go from here? Y'all need to call in y'all spirit team, okay? The ones that fight in your favor, because, and I say spirit team, and I don't emphasize ancestors because not all ancestors work in our favor, okay? Did y'all hear the coffee pot do that? Not all do. So just be mindful. Anywho, anything else for Sag before we close? Let's close with the tea leaf. And then moving on to Taurus. I think Taurus is next. What did we say? We have the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Just stop having sex. Baby, you want to cuddle? Buy a fucking Sherpa. Okay? Buy a couple of them bitches. Okay? They're very, very warm. Okay? Buy you a good body pillow. Okay, a body pillow or an L-shaped pillow. Buy you 2 L-shaped pillows or some body pillows. Okay, buy you a good brand new Sherpa. Okay, and I want you to wrap up. Okay, I want you to wrap up, and then I want you to have some good food. Okay, and that's usually what sad ass people do and shit. But 'tis the season to be warm. Get you some wood for the fireplace. Okay, and to just be chilling and not stressed. Okay. And focus on how you about to, extend this bag, because you got a bag coming. So too much concern over sexual matters when you're horny, create, okay? Create a freaking masturbate, okay? Shit, I don't know. Goldfish, if you masturbate, you can avoid having to worry about kids. Just want to put that out there. Increase in material, but be careful who you be thinking about, because y'all be thinking about energies and people that you don't fucking know. They be trying to figure out why the fuck you stressed and shit. Like, the mind is it's a powerful tool. Y'all be sleeping on it. Back to the cards. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. But I feel like it's a little bit of both. Yeah, both came out. It's definitely a little bit of both. But money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So I do feel like, I don't believe in luck. I believe in favor. But You're on a favor streak. Yeah, the quill is on the bottom. Get back to the basics. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. You definitely got a bag coming in regards to a new experience. But I do feel like you're able to find clues to getting this bag by spending time in nature with spirit. Beware of great pride. That's what we were talking about at the beginning, having to prove your point. Okay. Show, your peacock feathers. You don't need to bring the feathers out. You can keep them closed. Okay. Vase, secret admirers, temptation, destiny's child. Somebody's watching. You see me watching. What's the lyrics? Let's start. Guaranteed success. Aquarius season 2025. Definitely lit. How? Don't know for sure. Okay. Anything else for Sag? Quill. Fell out. Get back to the basics. Okay. Not unsuccessful plans. But lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Emotional control will assist you in avoiding you manifesting negative karma. Yeah. Lack of emotional control is going to have you paying some type of karmic debt that you don't want to have to pay. So you can avoid that simply by having emotional control. Saying you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing nice at all. Or express your opinion in a way that's non-disrespectful. It's a technique, okay? It's a technique, and sometimes it is a play on words, but it's a part of thinking before speaking. And your sister sign is Gemini, so you can do it. Yes, you can. Okay? Okay? That's what I have for you, Sag. I have no idea what I'm going to title this, but I love you. If you're coming to Taurus, I'll see you there. Bye!